Hey, happy Monday. All right. I don't know what's going on, Jay. I don't know if it's your end or my end. I started getting Comcasted during the intro. So that's not good. So bear with me, guys. I may have to reboot the laptop again. All right. So the giveaway of the day is Walking Dead #1, signed by Dave Stewart. All right. And what do we got? Okay, we got a ton of books. Some new stuff, trade paperbacks, collection. I got one White Sands graphic novel hardcover. Box topper Vampirella card. I have 5 of those. Red Sonja metal card, and big surprise, Alberto asked for it. Hopefully he joins us soon. We do have Terminator medals, if that makes sense. So we have 3 of them, issue number 1, 2, and 3. All right, so I have 3 each of those as well. And then let's see. Some new back issues, and then some of the ones from last week, Last Pass, Last Chance. All right, so what is coming out this week? On Wednesday, we have Gargoyles, Darkwing Duck. That's coming out Wednesday. Disney Villains, Maleficent, number 4. Let's see. The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Shiver of Christmas Town, number 2, is out on Wednesday. And then Archie, crossing over with Army of Darkness, number 1, is also out Wednesday. Tom Bishop, what's going on, buddy? All right, let's see. And then Thundar the Barbarian, number 1, is out. And on Wednesday, I'll have something special. We did it last week. A combo trade dress and a Virgin copy. So I will have that on Wednesday. Let's see. What else coming out? Got a ton of books this week. All right. Supernatural Valentine's Day, number 1. I assume that's a one-shot. Vampirella number 10 is also out on Wednesday. And those are the new books of the week. All right. So hang out. We'll be right back. Hey, what's happening, Robbie? I may need to log back in because it keeps freezing during the intro.
Oh, on you, because you're coming in crisp and clear to me.
I am. All right, so that's good. All right, so we'll just wait a bit and see what happens. All right, so Rob, so how was your weekend, bud?
Oh man, I had a good weekend, dude. I took Saturday off of work and I got to watch the Royal Rumble. It was in Saudi Arabia, so it was a 1 p.m. start time in my time zone. Got together with some friends, had a lot of fun watching the Rumble. I enjoyed it overall, and we also hit 25,000 subscribers over at PCP this weekend. So that was nice. Cool and cause for celebration. So yeah, it's been a pretty good weekend. Got to spend some time with friends, got to spend some time with the lady, and got to do some work here for Pop Culture Philosophers, and now here for the EXP. Happy to be here, bro.
So how's the weather where you are?
Man, let me tell you something. When I walked out of work this afternoon, it was 50 degrees and sunshiny, and it felt like 90, and like it just felt beautiful. It just felt beautiful. Right now, we've had a temporary warm up. It's going to stay warm for the next couple of days, then get cold again. Not as cold as it was over the weekend. The weekend was ridiculous. 6-degree feels like temperatures, which for us is a very crazy deal, but it's 50 degrees right now, and it feels balmy. It's nice.
It was snowing in the Carolinas. I saw over the weekend, I think.
Really?
I have a couple of friends. Yeah, I saw on Facebook. She took a video of a palm tree and it was snowing. That was weird. I have to admit, seeing a palm tree dead center and then snow falling around it is kind of weird. It was bottoming today here. It broke freezing. It was 33, I think. And it will not break until not this coming Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. I think we got a day that's close to 40, something like that.
I think Sunday we may get up to the like early 60s, like low 60s, and I'm like so ready for it. And yeah, I know that the groundhog saw his shadow today, the famous one, right? So happy Groundhog's Day, everybody. Let's hope that we don't repeat the stream over and over and over again until we finally get it right.
I cannot take it anymore. This cold is
the first time, then, you know.
So I went home during lunch, and so I have like a little awning over the front door, and I drive up. I'm in the driveway. I look. I'm like, what is that? And there is a big icicle about this long and sticking straight up, right? And I'm paranoid that it's pierced that part of the roof. Turns out it did not. It must have fallen off the house at some point because it did warm up past freezing, and the sun hits the front of my house in the morning. So it's one part of the house where I can go into the one bedroom, open the window, and I yanked it out and saw that it wasn't deep. It had hit a mound of snow and it was just sticking there straight up. It was so bizarre. My neighbor, I was talking to him. I told him last week. So our gutters are the part that comes down, right, drains the water. It has been a block of ice, both inside and outside. So he wanted to take a hammer and knock the ice loose. I told him, don't do that, all right, because it's so cold that the metal was probably brittle at that point, right? So I pull up. What was he doing? He had a hammer and a chisel in hand. And he came up to me and he goes, you were right. I go, what happened? He was chiseling the ice off the gutter spout. And he poked a hole in it because he was using the chisel and stuff. I said, just let nature take its course. Because at this point, I don't want to move anything. So I got neighbors trying to brush stuff off the lower parts of their roofs and stuff. To me, I don't think that's a good idea. Let nature take its course because it will melt underneath first. And then the sliding of the ice falling down may hurt someone. That's always a danger. But again, if you try to chip that ice off, I'm afraid I'm going to pull shingles off and stuff like that. So I'm a big fan of letting Mother Nature take its course. Just letting it warm up a little bit. But I mean, it's going to drop to like 18 again tonight. So nothing is going to last.
It's going to be like in the 30s. It's going to be like in. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
No, you first. What'd you say?
Oh, I was just going to say it's getting down to like the 30s tonight. But like for us, like after this last weekend, this just feels great, man. So I'm very happy.
It's really starting to wear me down. When I walk out and 33 seems balmy, okay, there's a problem. Okay, when that seems warm to me, there's a problem. But it has just been too damn cold to the point where I don't even want to leave the house. It's that cold. But let's do shout outs real quick. What do we got in the house? Let me see. Let's see here. Let's see. I'll just go up. Oh, there we go. All right, first person in the house, Preston. What's going on, buddy? 60 where you were. That's good news. Easy Go Lucky, what's happening? Mike Asbill, what's going on, bud? Let's see who else. Let's see, Easy Go Lucky, Preston, CJ, what's happening, bud? Corey, what's happening? So I did manage to get out your sketch cover on Friday, the Judge Dredd. So hopefully it'll be at your place in a couple of days. Let's see, Corey. I said hello to. Easy. I said hello to. That's all I got in the chat. What's everyone doing? Bootlegger, what's up? man. Thanks for joining us. Anything and everything, bootlegger. Anything you want to talk about. So, Robbie, what is the movie tonight?
Man, I'm very excited because tonight we start the inaugural Sci-Fi Fest on PCP Movie Night with the most influential, arguably the most important sci-fi film of all time, The Day the Earth Stood Still, the original one from 1951, directed by Robert Wise, the legend himself. This is one of the most influential science fiction films of all time, man. Love this film. Very excited to talk about it. We got a whole month long of classic science fiction films.
Nice. So I saw a movie this weekend, which I have to admit wasn't bad, wasn't great, but it had The Rock, Dwayne Johnson stars in it, called The Smashing Machine. Have you seen it?
I have not seen it, but that one, I know they were really pushing for him to get nominated for an Academy Award for that. He did not, but that's about like a fighter, right? Like a biopic about a fighter or something.
Yeah, it is. It was a good movie. I mean, but it was not what I expected, I guess. You know, it was kind of offbeat. You know, so it was, I don't feel like I wasted my time, but you know, but it was not what I thought it was going to be. So it was interesting. It's definitely a good watch. I think it got Oscar nominated for makeup.
Yeah, I think so. How was The Rock's performance? Because that was what everybody was really booking this movie's success on.
It was not bad. You know, it was a role he's never played before. So it was not bad. But I think the character or the script, whatever you want to call it, wasn't fleshed out enough. I don't know. It just felt like too much was left on the table, if you will.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a good watch. I enjoyed it.
I was interested in checking that one out for sure. I went to the theaters yesterday and saw the latest Sam Raimi film, which is called Send Help, and had a lot of fun with that movie. I posted a full review of it on my channel this morning. So if you want to check it out, and I'll give you my full non-spoilery thoughts on the movie, but I would recommend it to anybody who's a fan of Sam Raimi. If you like Evil Dead 2 and especially stuff like Drag Me to Hell, I think you'll like Send Help. The movie is more Sam Raimi-like than the trailer led us to believe. I had a lot of fun with it. It was wild.
All right. So I will say this. The cast, like The Rock was good. Emily Blunt in it, and she was good. It was, I guess it was real life. And then the closing scenes was the actual fighter, I guess, that the movie was based on. Okay, so it was worth the watch. If you have time, it's definitely worth the watch. So Mark Kerr. Oh, that was the fighter. Yes, you're right. Thank you, Jay. Zardoz, you can probably miss that one. That was a bad movie. I'm sorry. Outland was awesome. I thought Outland was a fantastic movie. But yeah, Zardoz was, I don't know. And Sean Connery did not have the body anymore for that outfit. That was a very bizarre, strange movie. But
I haven't seen either of them. And
Outland is fantastic. You should watch it. Yeah, that's definitely
those are both Sean Connery movies, right?
Yeah, both of them.
Okay,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, Outland was I don't know, pretty relevant to today, corporate America, that kind of thing. But it's about a mining town, if you will, somewhere on the moons of Jupiter, I want to say. Bootlegger, I did not know that. I don't think so, though. I don't believe it's connected to aliens. But, you know, drug addiction, that type of thing. So he's like a sheriff, if you will, for this mining consortium, town, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but it's worth the watch. It's definitely, I enjoyed it. Who else was in that? It was Sean Connery.
And the bad guy was, I can't remember his name.
In Outland? Is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about? 1981 film, y'all.
Yeah, it was way back.
Peter Boyle.
Yeah, Peter Boyle. That's it.
John Ratzenberger's in it.
Yeah.
Frances Stemhagen.
Mhm.
I don't know who she is, but John Ratzenberger is Cliff from Cheers, if you remember. The mailman.
Yes. Correct.
Peter Boyle. That's cool. That's a pretty interesting cast. I like
Yeah,
Peter
he
Boyle.
plays a great bad guy. He's
cool.
like the corporate head of the mining town. You know, obviously the quota is the most important thing. You know, yeah, Preston, you're right. High Noon in Space.
Oh, that's cool. I love High Noon, man. Gary Cooper, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it was definitely good. So when you get a chance, maybe you throw that in the mix for your sci-fi month.
Well, we already got the month figured out, but maybe next time, maybe next year.
There you go. So other than that, what else happened this weekend? I read that Belichick, it was the girlfriend that kept him from the mall. I suspect that would be the case. You know, it's. I think the word they used in the article was the voters were talking about it being creepy, and they didn't really want the conversation to come up in Canton.
Okay,
so it's weird.
Yeah, because he's got such a young girlfriend. Is that what you're saying?
Next year. What's that?
Is it because he's got such a young girlfriend? Is that what you're saying?
Well, the whole thing's kind of weird. I mean, think about it. The age difference, all things that happen in UNC, her pushing back, the interview.
Yeah.
You know, the whole thing has been a hot mess. And it's so not Belichick. You know what I mean?
I know, because he's always the guy who's like trying to not even talk to the, like in the post-game interviews.
Yeah,
he seems to be, he wants to be very private and all this stuff. And now I bet he's just miserable, bruh. Or maybe he's not. And maybe that's why he's putting up with it.
Now you're going to adult cheerleading competitions. Are you kidding me? You're Bill Belichick, for God's sakes.
Who you got in Super Bowl next week, man? Or on Sunday, I guess.
I hope. I mean, who can predict what's going to happen? My hope is, of course, Seahawks. And the reason is, of course, Sam Darnold. Okay, with the rather circuitous route that he took to get to this point, I feel like he's due, right? With the Patriots, the kid's young. He's got his whole career ahead of him. So, he'll get another shot. But for Sam Darnold, I feel like he's reaching kind of the back end of his career, and it hasn't been easy. So, and I would like the Jets to eat it. Okay. Yeah, I heard that. May is sick, right? Yeah, I heard that. But he has a week, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, easy-go-lucky. He didn't help himself. He really didn't. And I heard
that another sad thing that happened over the weekend, Rex, was Catherine O'Hara passed away.
I know. That really kind of affected me a little bit because I watched her back when she was on SCTV.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Beetlejuice, Home Alone.
Yeah, all the Christopher Guest movies, like Waiting for Guffman and Best in Show and Mighty Wind. Right.
Yeah. So I was really sad to hear that, And
I hear that Schitt's Creek movie or show is really good too. I think that's what I heard. Her and Eugene Levy were in that. So that's really sad, man. That's really sad. I didn't even know she was sick.
I felt kind of sad.
Yeah, she was just in Beetlejuice last year, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's really sad. So, and when people I watch growing up pass away, it reminds me of my own age. And that's what's really kind of sad.
Yeah.
So I hate that it happened. All right, the giveaway of the night. So the giveaway of the night is Walking Dead #1, signed by Dave Stewart. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is put in the hashtag EXP Monday, all lowercase. In the chat, only need to put it in once. And towards the end of the show, we'll do the drawing and see who the winner is. Barlord, what's happening, bud? So, no John tonight. He told me he had to do something. I forget what he told me. Let's look. What did John have? Oh, yeah, sorry. He didn't tell me. Well, he probably did, but I don't remember. but he reminded me on Saturday that he wouldn't be here today.
Probably had some kind of fancy event to go to, some kind of something that involves a lot of food, a lot of luxury, maybe a lot of beer, maybe some good times, good conversations, things like that.
John Coe, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Let's see. But all in all, kind of a quiet weekend for me. But I'm telling you, this cold is zapping my energy, my strength. Lamont passed away this weekend? Really?
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, thanks for joining us. Go ahead, Jay.
Corey said it. I just went to check it. Can't believe that. For Lamont,
he sure did, yeah.
Son.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh no. Now I'm really feeling old. That's sad.
Watch those reruns all the time, man. Red Fox was hilarious.
Oh man.
I
It's
still
weird.
watch
What's
those
going on,
reruns,
bud?
man. So
That's
many
really-
television shows that we knew just because, I don't know, man. Like, I guess just we had cable. We didn't have the internet. Like, they would do those
Yeah.
reruns late at night. Like,
Hell,
I watched
I
tons.
remember days before cable.
Yeah, I bet you remember watching things on you listening to things on the radio, listening to The Shadow at night around dinner. Is that what you remember?
I'm not that old, but I am old enough that when $6 Million Man came on TV, it was on ABC. And
Right.
where I grew up, that was the one channel we could not get. The only way I could get it in, like, otherwise it was mostly snow. I had to hold one end of the rabbit ears. Okay, so I had to kind of watch it like this. It was annoying, and I love that show. John, you're from New Jersey, so are we. Well, not Robbie, but we are Dynamite. We are based out of South Jersey. Where are you from?
Yeah, the
Let me know.
WWE is in your area tonight, actually. They're doing Monday Night Raw in Philly right now.
Oh, are they? I did
Yeah.
not know that.
Maybe that's where John's at. Maybe John's watching Raw.
Could be.
Right.
You might
They were
be right.
just in Saudi Arabia for Friday and Saturday, and now they're over at Philly, man. That's got to be a rough kind of form of jet lag there, you think?
All right, John's in North Jersey. Okay, cool. Go up there all the time. Not that we live in a massive state or anything like that. Oh,
Right
you're right
by
by
MetLife.
MetLife.
Hey, I was at MetLife a few
Roxburgh.
months ago. That's awesome.
Well, welcome, buddy. We appreciate you being here. All right, so the books of the night. All right, so we got through the giveaway. All right. So where is Alberto? I answered him today. Marcus, what's happening, bud? And because he's the one that asked, I am not a friend of Uncle Floyd, but a good pal of mine is. And he texted me that he passed away, which is kind of sad. But I did not know who he, I knew who he was, but I was not I don't want to say I wasn't a fan. I just never really followed him, if you will. So, all right. So here we go. So as always, we have the Dynamite 10-pack reader set. 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher. And there's always a $40 retail, and we've got it for $5. Then the Dynamic Forces mystery box. 2 CGC 9.8s, 2 metals, or 2 metal covers, or one of each, up to you. 1 virgin, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value guaranteed. We have for $85. I'm going to do it again for $70, just to get it moving. So this is the best deal we've ever had. 2 CGCs or 2 metal covers. It's $200 retail right there. All right. So then the sketch covers. Jeff the Land Shark, #1 with Jeff the Land Shark cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. Suggested retail of $149.99. And we have this one for $65.
Super cute.
It's a good one, huh?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
like that.
I think that's the surfer one.
Yeah, it's Jeff
Yeah.
the Land Shark as the Silver Surfer.
He did not put that in the description because I construct a sheet based on what Mariano sends me. So I'll have to give him a hard time tomorrow. Becky, sign up, dude. Don't worry about it. If I don't think you've won in a long time. You should be
Becky,
good.
you actually won on Wednesday, so you're good for this show.
She did?
Yeah, her and Ed won on Wednesday.
Wow, I am getting old. All right. I don't even remember. It feels like she hasn't won in a while. All right. Then we have Superman #1 with Superman cover sketch by Jesse Lundberg. MSRP of $149.99. And we have this one for $65.
I like this one because of it's very simple, but the yellow cover gives it this like faded kind of like vintage, like classic Superman feel. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Then Toxic Avenger #1 with Toxic Avenger cover sketch by Tracy Medina. MSRP of $149.99. And we have this one for $65.
This is a must-have for any Toxic Avenger fan. If you're a fan of Toxie, let's go.
All right. Then we have X-Men #1 with Logan, Patch Logan, cover sketch by John Pleak and Mariano Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99. And we have this one for $65.
I really like this one. The Patch era of Wolverine, that opening story, those opening issues of his ongoing series by Chris Claremont, John Buscema. Absolutely love this stuff. And is there some collage magic going on in this one with that cityscape? Rex?
There is actually. Yes, you are correct. Mariana with a glue stick is dangerous. All right. Then Batman #655 with Joker cover sketch by Will Torres and Joconda Hernandez. MSRP of $149.99. And we have this one for $65.
Very interesting take on the Joker. A little abstract. I like it. I like the sketchy nature of it.
All right. Then we have the Terminator Metals. Terminator Metal #1 premium metal cover by Declan Shalvey. I have three of these available.
I've seen one of these in person, and they rock. They look so good.
During the break, you know what? And it's time for break. I'm going to grab them and bring them in here. All right. So hang out. We're going to take our first break. We'll be back in a couple minutes, and I'm going to grab those. So I'll be right back.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
Hey, did you know that you're invited to an art gala? No, I mean the fun kind. It's Sketch Up with Mog and Mel.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks again for joining us.
Featured guests talk about their new projects.
So it takes place in this fantasy world where the world has kind of lost its stories.
And life as an artist.
The hope was that you could make some amount of money when you exited art school.
While the ever-changing artist panel draws new works live in front of your eyes.
Oh, I like that. Working on the
And
shadow.
sexy. Sex, dude.
You still got a little bit of time.
Ooh, Phil, that's dope, dude.
Sketch Up with Mog and Mel. Thursday nights. Part of the experience.
We know you probably get a lot of emails, but could you please make sure to sign up for our mailing list? We don't send a lot of emails, and we try not to bother you. We just want to give you the best information about all the cool stuff that's going on around here. Sign up on our website, theexplive.com. In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, that'd be really great. Thanks.
All right, we're back. All right, so I don't know what's going on, Jay, but on the commercials, and the intros, it freezes up. So these are the metal covers. I don't know. You can't see them from there, can you? See reflection. They're nice. I gotta tell you.
You might have to John White this, Rex.
What's that?
You might have to John White this and bring them up so they can see them.
Yeah, I might have to. All right, so hold up. All right, so let's read through them anyway. All right, so Terminator Metal number 2 by Paulo Antiga. And we have number 3 also by Paulo Antiga. So let me hold them up. Give me a sec here.
These books are made for metal covers, y'all, and the series is awesome. I'm enjoying what Declan Shalvey and Rory McConville are doing on this series.
All right. So these two, I believe, are by Paulo Antiga. And this one is by Declan Shalvey. Kind of reflection. Sorry, guys. And they don't scan, so I have to take a pic and then I have to alter it a little bit. And my limited Photoshop skills, it usually comes out not too great. All right, so we have 3 of each. You can, Preston. I don't know. You know, as I said, we can't promise, but we can certainly try to. Just, you got to remember to fill out the submission form and put it in there. And, you know, we'll do our best. We will always try to accommodate any themes that anyone's looking for. And if we can't do it, we will tell you. All right. So no rack is whack. So let me know, Preston. All right. So those are available. Where is Alberto? He's not here tonight. And I did email him and told him they'd be on the show.
Well, hopefully he'll pop in at some point.
All right, you got it, buddy. Just remember, you have to fill out the submission form or I will forget.
Rex forgot who won the last contest, y'all. So, like, just so you know, like, fill out that submission form. Let him know you want some Vampy. Let him know.
That's very true. All right, so Vampirella. Well, I got something for you then, Preston. So we have the 40th Vampirella 40th anniversary collection trade paperbacks. They include the Best of Vampirella Volume 1, Lost Tales, Modern Masterpieces Volume 2, and the Morrison Millar Collection Volume 3. And here it is, people.
I tell you what, man, if we had this cover as a print, I would be buying it right now, man. Look at that. That's an awesome.
So you get all 3. It's boxed and it is shrink wrapped. And it comes with, I wouldn't call it a cert per se, but kind of like a informative card in the back. So let me know. We have this complete set for $200. I have one available. It is sealed, shrink wrapped. Let me see. I'm not sure. It does. I don't know if it's a complete, but it features the talents of Archie Goodwin, Jose Gonzalez, Alan Moore, Grant Morrison, Mark Millar, Amanda Connor, Jimmy Palmiotti, Gary Frank, Joe Jusco, Bruce Timm, and many more.
Wow. Those are some legendary creators. That's awesome.
I honestly don't know off the top of my head. You guys got to make me get up again. I don't know how many pages each volume has, but they are trades. I'd say they are medium thick. All right, so here it is.
Wow. That slipcase is awesome, man.
Slipcase with all 3 volumes. And then this little whatever you want to call it. All right. So this I have for 200 tonight.
Very cool.
All right. So what do we got next? The Brian Sanderson White Sand graphic novel hardcover. Also comes with the slipcase. And I have this one tonight for 200 as well. Are we frozen? Can you see me?
No,
I think
this
it's
is-
because of the. Go ahead.
Yeah, because see how big the picture is? I took
Got
y'all
you,
off
got
the
you.
screen so you can see it.
No. I got you, bud. So I have this as well, guys. All right. Then we have some trading cards. Vampirella 50th Anniversary Deluxe Ultra Premium. It's the box topper from 2019. 2-card set. And I have them sealed. They are sealed cello and unopened. And I have the pack of 2 cards for 35.
Those are gorgeous, man.
What's going on, Goo? All right.
I'll tell you what, Rex, if money was not an issue, I would have the hugest house and I would have a whole room that would be filled with gorgeous prints and arts and lithos of Vampirella. I wouldn't tell you what I would do in that room, but I'm telling you I would have that room.
There you go. All right. So then we have the Red Sonja 50th Anniversary 2023 box topper premium metal card. So this one is made of metal. And we have this one for 20 tonight. All right. Then we have EC Epitaphs from the Abyss. Number 1, the Ryan Hughes 150 ratio incentive variant, Vault of Horror. This one's for 15 tonight. And then Epitaphs from the Abyss, number 1, 120 ratio. And I have this one for $6. Thanks, Preston. All right, and some back issues that just random, throwing them on there. Amazing Spider-Man number 55, the Michael Cho variant. I have this one for 10.
Michael Cho covers are some of my favorites, whether they're from Dynamite or other publishers like Marvel.
All right. And then Amazing Spider-Man number 41. Have that for $2.50. $2.50.
This is pretty cool. I love this one. By the way, this is not Amazing Spider-Man 41. It's just Spider-Man 41.
Oh, you're right.
Look
You're
at that
right.
crazy Jay Lee artwork there. I love early 90s Jay Lee.
And then we have Spider-Man number 42 and 43. Each one is $2.50. And I guess it's a story arc.
Yeah, this is a really great story arc of Spider-Man too. Like it's got some really gnarly, gritty, textured Jay Lee artwork. Iron Fist. This is a real fun 3 issues.
All right. And these are from last week, last time around. And then I have to surrender them. Here we go. Absolute Batman Annual number 1 foil by Daniel Warren Johnson. It's second print. And I've got this for $9. No, not you, Jay. That was on me. Then Absolute Batman Annual number 1 by Johnson and Mike Spicer. And I have this one for $6. And then Absolute Batman Annual number 1, it's also foil by Johnson and Mike Spicer. And And I have this one for 9. All right, couple of Vampies from last week. Vampirella 669 and by Lucio Perillo. I have this one for $3. Then Vampirella number 24 by Lucio Perillo. This one for $3 as well. And also from last week, Superman Unlimited number 150 ratio by Christian Ward. I have it for 8. I'll do this one for 7. You know what? I'll do this for 6. How's that? And then Superman Unlimited number 1, cover J, the 125 ratio by Dave Raposa. I got that for $6.50. I'll do that for $5. I can't get no cheaper than that, boys and girls. All right, then Batman number 158, cover L, 125 ratio by Lee Bermejo. I have this for 8. I'll do this for 6.
Wow, gorgeous cover. So that's sought after, so that's cool.
All right. Then Amazing Spider-Man number 544, 545. Sensational Spider-Man number 41. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 24, One More Day set. So, Corey, you want Superman? All right, so hold on, let me go back. Which one? The Raposa or the Ward? Let me know, Corey. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. All right, so we have this set for 20, all 4 books. You know what? I'll do it for 17 tonight. The man's going nuts, lowering prices. All right. Then we have Vampirella number 2, the Mark Spears foil set, Virgin and Trade Dress. We've got it for 40. We were selling it for $49.99. We now have a 40. I'm gonna lower that to 35.
Wow, that's a real great deal right there. This is highly sought after. Nice homage, J. Scott Campbell. This is one of the most fire and asked for Mark Spears covers at my shop for sure.
And they are both foil. All right. So Army Darkness Forever, Volume 1, trade paperback. Cover price $19.99. I have for 12. I'll do that for 10 tonight.
That's half price on what I consider to be the best Army of Darkness comic book of all time, y'all. I really, really do. Tony Fleece crafted this. It works as a direct sequel to the original that takes all of the timelines from the director's cut and the theatrical cut, blends them all together in a perfect story that makes sense. Totally.
There
awesome.
you go.
Pick of the night. How about that?
There we go. Pick of the night. All right. Then Transformers number 1, 110 ratio by Orlando Arocena. We had this for 5. I can't go no lower than 5. That's cover price, man.
Cover price for a Transformers number 1 and an incentive at that. That's pretty dope.
All right, so let's do a recap. All right, so if you joined us late, giveaway of the night is Walking Dead number 1, signed by Dave Stewart. As always, you got Dynamite 10-pack reader set. 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher. So a $40 retail or higher. And as always, we got it for $5. Then we have the DF Mystery Box. 2 CGC 9.8s or 2 metal covers, up to you, or 1 of each, up to you. 1 Virgin, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value guaranteed. Normally $85, already a great price. We have for $70 a night, and we will try our best to accommodate any themes you're looking for. Then we got Jeff the Land Shark, number 1 with Jeff Land Shark Silver Surfer by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99. We have for $65. I'll do it for $50 tonight. I'm lowering all these prices to get things moving. Superman #1 with Superman cover sketch by Jesse Lundberg. MSRP of $149.99. And we had it at $65. I'm doing this one for $50 as well. Toxic Avenger #1 with Toxic Avenger cover sketch by Tracy Medina. MSRP of $149.99. And this one also a special price of $50 tonight. Then X-Men #1 with Logan Patch cover sketch by John Pleak and Mariano Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99. And we have this one for $50 as well, special price. Then Batman #655 with Joker cover sketch by Will Torres and Joconda Hernandez. MSRP of $149.99. And this has a special price, one night only, of $50. Then the Terminator Metals. #1, metal cover by Declan Shalvey. Have this for $100. Terminator Metal #2, metal cover by Paolo Antiga. And we have this one as well at $100. Then Terminator Metal #3, metal cover by Paolo Antiga. Have this one for $100 as well. Then Vampirella 40th Anniversary Collection Trade Paperback. Includes Best Vampirella Volume 1, Lost Tales, Modern Masterpieces Volume 2, and the Morrison Millard Collection Volume 3. We have it at $200. I'll lower this to $175 tonight just to get things moving. Nothing? No one? All right. Then Brandon Sanderson, White Sand graphic novel, hardcover. Got that for $200. I'll do this for $175 just to get things moving, people. All right. Then Vampirella 50th Anniversary Deluxe Ultra Premium 2019 box toppers, card set of 2. I've seen it on eBay for $50. We have it at $35. I'll do this for $30. Then Red Sonja 50th Anniversary Box Topper 2023 Premium Metal Card. This is $20. I'll do this for $15. Then EC Epitaphs from the Abyss, #1, Ryan Hughes, 150 ratio, incentive variant, Vault of Horror, and I have this one for $15. EC Epitaphs from the Abyss, #1, 120 ratio. Got this one for $6. Amazing Spider-Man #55, Michael Cho variant. Have this one for $10. Spider-Man #41. Have this for $250. Spider-Man #42. Have that for $250. Spider-Man #43. Also have this for $250. If you buy all 3, I'll cut your deal. All right. So all 3 be $750. You buy all 3, I'll do it for $7.
Some really fun early Jay Lee, super stylized, extreme early 90s stuff. Really fun stuff, y'all.
All right. Absolute Batman Annual #1. It's a foil variant by Daniel Warren Johnson. Second print. That for $9. Unknown wants to claim. You got Unknown.
Great pickup.
All right. Absolute Batman Annual number 1 by Johnson and Spicer. Have that for 6. Then Absolute Batman Annual number 1 Foil by Johnson and Spicer. That for 9. The Abyss 1 in 20. You got it, Becky. What's that one? Got you. All right. Vampirella. Number 669 by Lucho Perillo. Have that for 3.
Of course, based
Vampirella.
on Rachel Holland as well, which is even cooler.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah, I can see it now. All right. Then Vampirella number 24 by Lucho Perillo. Have that for 3. Then Superman Unlimited number 1, 1 in 50 ratio by Christian Ward. It was 8. I lowered that to 6. What's up, Ryan? Superman Unlimited number 1, cover J, 125 ratio by Dave Raposa. It was $6.50. I lowered that to 5. Then Batman number 158, cover L, 125 ratio by Lee Bermejo. It was 8. I lowered that to 6. Then Amazing Spider-Man number 544 and 545. Sensational Spider-Man number 41. And Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 24. One more day. Set. At a 20, I lowered that to 17.
Do you know the new Spider-Man movie is called Brand New Day? Do you remember what comic book preceded Brand New Day? One More Day. Pretty important stuff right here.
All right. Then we have Vampirella number 2, Mark Spears foil set. Virgin and trade dress. We had it at 40. I lowered that to 35. I can't believe no one's jumped on this one.
Yeah, someone should definitely jump on that one. You could definitely, I mean, not telling you to, but you can make money by buying this probably.
All right. Then Army of Darkness Forever, Volume 1, trade paperback. Cover price of $19.99. I lowered this all the way to half price at $10.
This is my pick of the night. If you are an Army of Darkness fan and you've not read this book, I believe this is the first six issues, I believe, but it's the first big chunk of what I consider the best Army of Darkness comic ever that works as a direct sequel to the original film.
All right. Then Transformers number 1, 110 ratio by Orlando Arocena. And we've got that for 5. All right. So, you know what? Marvel fan, what's happening, bud? You're good. You are good, my friend. We'll do a full recap when we get back. So, Marcus mentioned the big game. No big game talk. It's the Seahawks and the Patriots. I'm ambivalent.
We talked a little bit about it earlier. Rex hopes the Seahawks win because of the quarterback and his ticket to the Jets. And I hope that the field opens up, swallows up both teams, and that both teams have fun. That's all I care about.
If it's not going to be the Eagles, I would have liked Detroit, obviously, because they've tried so hard, or the Bills. So
I feel so bad for Bills, man. For the Bills,
it would have been nice. A Bills Lions Super Bowl would have been nice, but
that'd been nice. I would definitely have watched that. I don't even know if I'm going to watch this one, Rex. I really don't.
Yeah,
I'm not really. I wouldn't say I don't know any. I've never heard Bad Bunny's music. But then again, when I watched the Weeknd's halftime show, I'd never heard of the Weeknd's music either, and I wound up falling in love with the Weeknd. So maybe I'll check it out. I don't know. Depends on what's going on, man. I might do something else.
Everyone makes such a big deal about the halftime show. It's a half hour, guys.
Yeah,
seriously. I don't tune in to watch.
You seeing all the stuff about people boycotting the Super Bowl because of the halftime show? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean?
People have been saying that since what's his name took a knee during the anthem. Okay.
Oh,
and somehow the NFL's revenue has gone up, not down.
What's your favorite Super Bowl halftime show, everyone. I'm curious. No, I would go Prince. I think Prince was, especially when it started raining when he sang Purple Rain. That was crazy.
I'm a Prince fan, so that's a big one.
Yeah.
To me, the halftime show is really something.
Oh, Green Day's going to be there? I didn't know that. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So to me, it's about the football. Okay. If you don't like the halftime show, to me, the funniest one was the Justin Timberlake, Janet Jackson one with the wardrobe malfunction.
I remember that one.
So that was good. The worst one, Black Eyed Peas.
Oh man, I don't even remember that one. I'll tell you one that I wanted to be so much better was when it was like Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and Eminem and all them. Like, yeah, I really wanted that to be better, and it didn't really work for me for some reason.
It's kind of hard. It's a live show, so you can't really carry a note. And this was the problem with Black Eyed Peas, is they couldn't really sing. So it really becomes exposed when you're performing live.
I think I do remember that because Fergie sounded terrible, right? Or something like that. Bad. Yeah.
She was off key so badly, it wasn't good. Mr. Towers, what's going on, man?
I remember the Michael Jackson one. That was a big, big deal. I think that was the first one that really started making Super Bowl halftime shows a bigger deal than they were before, right?
Yeah, I agree. I like the commercials, but you see some of them, like I started seeing some this morning on Today's Show. So it's not like, it's the first time you see them.
Yeah, and they drop them now like online immediately, pretty much, right?
Yeah, exactly. So,
I don't think Maroon 5 was a bad halftime show. It was an awkward one, though. It was weird. And it didn't feel like Maroon 5 ever hit the level to be halftime show worthy, if that makes sense.
I don't remember that.
He's when he took off his shirt and he has all those tattoos, and they seem like they were fake tattoos, man. Because, like, I ain't never seen a tattoo on that guy, man. I ain't never seen a tattoo on that guy.
Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember the Paul McCartney one where halfway through you realize he goes, "Oh, this can't be good, so I'm just going to sing Hey Jude for half an hour"?
I don't remember that one.
Who's playing?
Yeah, no, Paul McCartney.
No,
I don't remember who played. Oh God, it was one. Probably the Patriots because I didn't care who was playing. So it was probably two teams I didn't care about, which means all of them. And I was just gambling. But I just remember Paul McCartney had announced he was going to do an 8-song set, and 4 songs in, and he's like, "No, we're just going to do Hey Jude, and we're going to sing Na 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 Na's for 45 minutes."
Thank you, CJ. I know that, but thank you anyway.
2005 is when that one was. That was he did Drive My Car, Get Back, Live and Let Live, and Live and Let Die. My bad. And then Hey Jude.
I'll tell you what's impressive.
It was the one after the wardrobe malfunction with
Yes.
Yeah, it was the one right. Yeah, I remember that now because they were like, we want to do something safe. We're going to get Paul McCartney. I remember that. Paul McCartney's
what I find impressive is the fact that they could set up and break down that stage in the limited time they have. That's actually impressive.
You're right. That was the Patriots. In fact, it was a Patriots Super Bowl. It was a Patriots Eagles Super Bowl, Rex. So you should remember that one.
We lost. Did we lose?
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all lost 24-21.
That's why I don't remember it.
Was that the McNabb era? 2005?
Yeah, it'd have to be. But they never made it that far, I don't think. So now you got me thinking about it. But if we lost, I don't remember. Patriots.
Yeah, it was Donovan McNabb.
Yeah, he was
prior to the 2004 season. The Eagles traded for Terrell Owens. That was the McNabb.
Yes. Tweaked his ankle or whatever.
Yeah, okay. I remember that one now.
There's no way McNabb was beating Brady. Wasn't happening. I will say this factually: the only two quarterbacks to beat Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, Tom Brady and Jalen Hurts. Just saying.
You're right.
Saying. All right. So, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. We blew right past break. We're going to take that break. We'll be right back. Hang out. We're having fun.
Sure, comic books are beautiful, but underneath, there's something more authentic and exciting. The original art. See the pencils, the lines, the shading, as if you were there in the studio watching the artist work. Getting a peek at comics' backstage is easy with the original art experience.
All right, Friday night, guys. Thank you for being here. To be doing anything, the fact that you're here means the world to me.
Nick's pieces are always value priced with your budget in mind, for the beginning collector to the veteran.
And this is gorgeous. You got Aquaman and Mira.
Join the original art experience with Nick and our friendly crew of regulars, even if it's just to enjoy the art. Fridays at 7. It's all part of the experience. Whoa. Whoa. Did you miss it? Yeah, they can go by pretty fast. Let's slow down the footage.
Welcome. It's time to skim some comics. Miles Morales Spider-Man, I will just tell you that Miles is very important in his role as a vampire. So.
It's fine. If you like Hercules, read it. If you don't like it, don't worry about it. It's fine.
The art is still stunning. There's a panel, little spoiler, there's a panel in this where Chitauri first hits Lion-O, and he is the best "did she really just hit me" face I've ever seen put in a comic book.
Wow, live reviews of new comic books so you can be ready for New Comic Book Day. What is this? Oh, I see. It's Minute to Skim It. Part of the experience.
Download our app on Google Play and the App Store. It's so simple, even my mommy can use it. Twitch. It's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there, too.
All right, we're back. All right, so let's do a quick recap because got a few people joining us that were not here for the early part of the show. So let's do shout outs to them as well. Unknown in the house. Goo, I said hello to. Marvel fan, what's happening, bud? Let's see, who else is in the house? I saw a few I didn't see earlier. All right, so I'll go real fast. All right, here we go. So the giveaway tonight is Walking Dead, #1, signed by Dave Stewart. Hashtag is EXP Monday, all lowercase. Dynamite 10-pack reader set, 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher. So as always, we have for $5. DF Mystery Box. I lowered the price tonight to $70, so I'm going to get killed if Nick sees it. 2 CGC 9.8s or 2 metal covers, or one of each, up to you. 1 virgin, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value guaranteed, and we've got it for $70 tonight. And we're Canadian, what's up? We will accommodate theme requests. Can't promise, but we'll do our best. Jeff the Land Shark with Land Shark Silver Surfer cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Niceza. All sketch covers tonight are $50. Retail is $149.99. Superman #1 with Superman cover sketch by Jesse Lundberg. $149.99 retail, and we've got it for $50 tonight. Toxic Avenger with #1 with Toxic Avenger cover sketch by Tracy Medina. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $50. X-Men #1 with Logan patch cover sketch by John Pleak and Mariano Nicieza. Suggested retail of $149.99, and we have this one for $50. Then Batman #655 with Joker cover sketch by Will Torres and Joconda Hernandez. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $50. And no worries, Unknown. Then you asked for it, and I brought it here. The Terminator Metal #1 metal cover by Declan Shalvey. Have that for $100. Terminator Metal.
That one in particular is one of the best metals y'all have ever done. Is that one right there? I love it.
All right. Then Terminator Metal #2 metal cover by Paolo Antiga. Have that for $100. Then Terminator Metal #3 metal cover by Paolo Antiga, and we have that one for $100. Yeah, I know. I don't know where he is tonight.
Yeah, and he's the one that requested these,
Yeah,
right?
I know. I even emailed him, so it's not like he doesn't know.
You should have just done the John Cole idea and just like invoiced him and sent
Hey,
them.
Rex, I got a question,
Yeah.
boss.
Shoot.
Isn't this Ivan Tao?
That is, yeah. I think it is.
Is it? I could swear
It's not Declan Shalvey, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
This one? You might be right.
Be careful opening that, man. You'll cut yourself. Because I remember this coming out. This was like my cover of the week. This was such a great cover. Everybody loved it.
Yeah, and I said this virgin cover would be like an awesome metal, and then I totally forgot about it when I was.
Jay, I expect you to catch my mistakes.
I
man.
know. I can only catch so many though.
Wow, it's like that.
All right, Jay. Go call the burn unit. I'll run the show for a minute.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You know why? In the back, there is a print error. The picture, because I looked at the one that says the cover I, it says 10 copy incentive virgin art by Declan Shalvey. So someone messed up in production. But it is by Ivan Tao. You are
Not
correct.
only is it a great cover, not only is it a great metal cover, it's also got a printing error, y'all. Come on.
It's an
And you'll
error
always
comic.
associate it with the time Rex got third-degree burns on the show.
Yep. Someone get this man some aloe vera. You remember that stuff? The gel stuff that would be all like green and lovely. Remember that
So
stuff?
Ivan Tao. So hold on. I got to write that in. Or
I
I
guess
will.
90s beauty products that would be like crazy colors and all just weird gel. Jay, I know you. You used gel, didn't you, back in the day?
Gel and Sun-In. You remember Sun-In?
Yes, I do.
Did you ever make the mistake of going to the store to buy hair gel and buy aloe vera and then put it in your hair before you realized you made a mistake?
No.
I wish I had
Is it the
enough hair
same
to
color?
make that mistake. I wish I had enough hair to make that mistake.
My hair gel was blue that I used to use. Man, I used to use the crap out of that stuff too. I saw a picture of you, Jay, recently from like, I think the first year of your marriage or something, or when you first met your lady. And like, I was like, yep, that's a hair gel kind of guy. I can tell. I bet you like Linkin Park too, bro.
Sure did.
Yep.
give me some. What was that? LA Nights or whatever that that hair gel. LA something.
Yeah. I wonder if that's where the wrestler gets his name.
He probably uses enough of it.
Yeah.
Unknown. No problem, bud. Send me an email. I will put one aside for you. No problem at all.
Rex may not use hair gel, but I bet this man's very familiar with Stetson. And
I
Brute.
did at one point, and Moose too.
Nice.
But
Moose.
nowadays, what's the point? I get my hair cut.
I can tell that you've used some Stetson and some Brute in your life, though, Rex. I feel that. I feel that energy.
So I go to get my hair cut at Sports Clips, and the girl always asks me, "Would you like some product?" They call it product now. And I look at her, I go, what is the point? Seriously, what is the point? I said, you're wasting your product by doing that. I said, no, I'm good. Thank you.
I like it when I go into the barber and they're like, do you want pomade? And I'm like, you just shaved my head balder than a cue ball. Where am I supposed to put it? They're like, in your beard. And I'm like, wait, you can put that stuff in your beard?
Yeah, they make stuff specifically for the beards, man. Yeah, they do.
It turns out I'm a Dapper Dan man, but only on my face hair.
Yeah. Yeah, pomade. Yeah. Dapper Dan. Let's go. Oh, brother. Love it.
All right.
I use a texturing fiber for my product is what I use. If anybody's
I don't even know what that means. Texturing fiber? Sounds like something you should eat for old people. Make you, regular.
It's Metamucil I put on my head.
Oh my God. All right. So then we have Vampirella 40th anniversary collection trade paperback. It comes with shrink wrapped and in a slip cover. It includes the Best of Vampirella, Lost Tales Volume 1, Modern Masterpieces Volume 2, the Morrison Millard Collection Volume 3, $200 value. We had it at that price. I lowered that to $175.
Yeah, this is a really cool set that has a lot of great work from great creators. And don't think that no, I don't dye my hair. Don't think that this is like a crazy price for just 3 trades. This is an anniversary collection. It's the slipcase that makes it so special in particular, right, Rex? It's beautiful.
Correct.
And it's very, very limited, and they're not easy to find. So,
all right. Then we have Brian Sanderson, White Sand graphic novel hardcover. I also had this at $200, lowered that to $175. Then we have Vampirella 50th Anniversary Deluxe Ultra Premium 2019 Box Toppers card set. 2 cards in the set. We had the 35, and I lowered that to $30. Then Red Sonja 50th Anniversary 2023 Box Topper Premium Metal card. We had a price at $20. I lowered that to $15. EC Epitaphs from the Abyss #1, Ryan Hughes 1:50 ratio variant. Had that for $15. Then Amazing Spider-Man #55, Michael Cho variant. Had that for $10. I'll do this at $8. How's that sound? Then Absolute Batman annual #1 foil by Daniel Warren Johnson. Have that for $9. Absolute Batman annual #1 by Johnson and Mike Spicer. Have that for $6. Absolute Batman annual #1 by Johnson and Spicer. It's the foil. I have that for $9. Then Vampirella #669 by Lucio Perillo. Have that for $3. Vampirella #24, Lucio Perillo. Have that for $3. Then Superman Unlimited #1, 1:50 ratio by Christian Ward. I lowered that to $6.
To answer unknown real quick, that Vampirella 40th Anniversary is from 2009.
All right. So then we have Superman Unlimited #1, 1:25 ratio by Dave Raposa. And we have that for $5. Then Batman #158, cover L, 1:25 ratio by Lee Bermejo. And we have that for $6. Then One More Day, the set. So that's ASM 544, 545, Sensational Spider-Man #41, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #24. Get all 4 books. We had it at $20. I lowered that to $17. Then Vampirella #2, Mark Spears foil set, Virgin and Trade Dress. We originally had it $49.99. I priced it at 40 and I lowered it tonight to 35. Both of them foil. And Army of Darkness Forever Volume 1 trade. Cover price of $19.99. We had it at 12. I lowered that to half price at 10. Transformers number 1, 110 ratio by Orlando Arocena. And we have that at 5. All right, so the Dynamite books coming out on Wednesday.
Got a great week for Dynamite books, too. Great week, man.
Yeah, we do. So, coming out on Wednesday, we got Gargoyles and Darkwing Duck number 1.
Very excited for this. Very excited. Greg Weisman, Tad Stone's working together, the creators of these properties, bringing these properties together for what? The first time, I believe. Very excited. And it's not the only banging crossover Dynamite's releasing this week.
All right. So cover A by Tad Stones. And then we've got cover B by Ivan Bigarella.
Love that cover. Love the composition on that. Very symmetrical.
Then cover C by Declan Shalvey.
And that is a Declan Shalvey cover, my friend.
And then cover D by Ciro Cangelosi.
This is cool. It looks like an 80s fantasy animated movie poster, doesn't it?
It does. All right. And cover E, the blank. And then cover F, the blind bag variant. And then cover H, the Tad Stone's Virgin. And we got that for 50. Then cover I, the 110 ratio Declan Shalvey black and white. Got that for 10. Then cover J, the 115 Ciro Cangelosi black and white. Got that for 15. Cover K, the 120 ratio Declan Shalvey Virgin. We have that for 20. Cover L, the 125 ratio Ciro Cangelosi black and white Virgin. And that for 25. Cover M, the 130 ratio Ivan Bigarella. It's a Virgin. We have that one for 30. Then cover N, the Gargoyle Gray Blank. Then cover P, the 1/7 ratio Tad Stone's black and white. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped one, Jay. My bad. Cover O, the Darkwing Purple Black. And then cover P, the 1/7 Tad Stone's black and white. Then cover Q, the 110 ratio Ivan Bigarella Sepia. And then also on Wednesday, Disney Villains, Maleficent number 4, cover A by Paulina Ganicho. Cover B by Elmer Santos. Cover C by Bob Quinn. Yeah, Marcus was here earlier. I don't know where he went. Cover D by Theo Schultz.
This is a great cover. Love this. I love the way that the dragon's portrayed there and the background. Very simple, but very elegant. Very cool.
Great. All right. Cover E, the 110 ratio Theo Schultz Virgin.
Yeah, Unknown, there is a Disney Villains Kickstarter going on right now. Jay, can you throw
There
up that
is.
link?
Yes.
We're actually
So
about to have a
jump on.
couple of those creators over at Pop Culture Philosophers for chats. So be on the
Thank
lookout
you,
for
Jay.
those.
Yeah, definitely. So check it out if you haven't already. Some neat stuff. All right. Then we have cover F, the 110 ratio Bob Quinn Virgin.
Speaking of Disney villains, Ursula is on FOC today. So if you haven't gotten your Ursula pre-orders in yet, let your shop know now, right now.
There you go. All right, cover G, the 115 ratio Elmer Santos Virgin. We have that 115. All right, and then cover H, the 115 ratio Paulina Ganicho Virgin. Then cover I, the 1-5 ratio Bob Quinn Black and White. And then the Nightmare Before Christmas, the Shiver of Christmas Town, number 2. Becky wants Maleficent, number 4. Which one, Becky? Which cover? Gotta let me know. You're good, CBB. Yeah, don't type in certified at the same time. It's dangerous. So, Becky, you got to tell me which cover you want. We'll give Becky a sec. Cover B. Gotcha, Becky. B. All right, so Nightmare Before Christmas, the Shiver of Christmas Town, number 2, cover A by Jay Lee, cover B by Sue Lee, cover C by Alan Clark, cover D by Disney Library. Cover F, the 110 ratio Disney Library Virgin. Cover G, the 110 ratio Alan Qua Virgin.
That Qua cover's nice.
Now it's busy.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of you remember Robert Kincaid, the painter? He
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to sell his art on QVC, if I remember, or maybe his estate did. I'm not sure.
Yeah, what I remember is the series of candles, right, where you would and the candles would light and the image would glow because of it. It was really cool, really cool.
He had a very Norman Rockwell kind of, not exactly, I guess.
Yeah, but as the painter of light, an unknown is saying, he would show light being illuminated so well. It was so cool. Right. That's why those candles were so neat, man. I remember those. That must have been the 90s. That was such cool stuff.
He was big though. He was selling herds at QVC because I was a vendor to QVC at the time, and I'd see the numbers he was moving. It was insane. It really was insane. All right, so. Cover H, 115 ratio Sue Lee Virgin. Cover I, the 115 ratio J Lee Virgin. And then the long-awaited Archie crossing over with Army of Darkness, number 1.
I'm so excited for this, y'all. This is awesome. I've read it already. It's a fantastic book. You're going to love it.
All right. So cover A is by Robert Hack. Cover B by Bill Galvin. Then we have cover C by Laura Braga. Cover D by Craig Cermak. Cover E by Stuart Sager. Then cover F is the blank. Then cover G, the blind bag variant. Cover I, the Robert Hack version. And then cover J, the 110 ratio Bill Galvin, black and white. Cover K, the 115 ratio Greg Cermak version. And then we've got cover L, the 120 ratio Bill Galvin, black and white version. And then cover M, the 130 Laura Braga version. Then cover N, the 140 ratio Bill Galvin version. All right. So then also highly anticipated Dundar the Barbarian #1, also out Wednesday.
This book's really good. The art's insane. Jason Aaron, top-notch writer. Really cool. If you loved what they were doing with Herculoids, you're going to love Thundar.
All right. Cover A by Michael Cho. Cover B by Francesco Mattina. Cover C by Bjorn Berens. Cover D by Joseph Michael Linzer. Cover E by Rob Liefeld. Notice no feet. Cover F by Michael Cho. It's a foil.
I commissioned one of the artists who's working on Youngblood right now with Liefeld to draw me a Pouch Man commission.
Very nice.
All right. Cover G is the blank. Cover H, Joseph Michael Linzer Atlas variant. Cover I, the blind bag. Cover K, the Michael Cho Virgin. Cover L, the 110 ratio Michael Cho foil Virgin. Cover M, the 115 ratio Rob Liefeld black and white. Cover N, the 120 ratio Michael Cho black and white. Cover O, the 125 ratio Joseph Michael Linzer Virgin. Cover P, the 130 ratio Michael Cho black and white Virgin. Oh, sorry, Jay. All right, so we're going to take this break on time. See you, Corey. All right, so we will be back. We'll get through the rest of the Dynamite books. And we might have time for a recap, a full one. So hang out. We'll be right back.
So, the show is called The Geek Chat. And really, there's just a couple of geeks.
I'm Rich.
I'm Dez.
And we are your hosts for this weekly guide into comic bookery and all the geeky stuff that goes with it.
And that pretty much says it all. They talk about the latest movies and shows.
Okay, I'll be completely honest with you. Overall, D+ movie.
So the end. Did you know who that is?
That's She-Ra, yeah.
Yes.
The new #1 comics of the week.
We rep Samuel Jackson and we rep Mace Windu.
I passed on this. I was like...
No regrets.
No regrets. I really wanted to like this book. I really did. Like, I really did.
And just chat with each other. And with you.
Oh, Daniel says, I dozed off with the first one. I have zero interest in the Joker Harley ship, not Harley herself. Enjoy, not for me. Yeah, this movie's gonna be rough. for me to sit through, I'll be honest.
The Geek Chat, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple of honest geeks.
Let's be honest. Come on.
And that is why people watch us, because we're honest.
Giving their honest opinions.
And the thing you always have to remember about the internet is everyone has an opinion, and they all suck.
Part of the experience.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below. Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons, and Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
All right, we are back. So I don't know what's going on, Jay. I don't know if it's my end or what, but the entire show, the commercials, the breaks, it's like stalling. It's like stuttering, if you will.
It's weird. A while back, I had to switch from Chrome to Firefox because on my end, I'd go to play commercials and spots, and they wouldn't play at all for me. And then some kind of update happened, and Chrome started working for me again. So
that's weird.
So part of the reason I'm sitting backstage right now, is that StreamYard is rolling new code into the platform literally as we speak.
Oh, so it's StreamYard. Okay, well that makes sense. That's cool.
Yep, fixing some major bugs with a thing that they just rolled out last week that was way broken. So if you're a StreamYard user and your stuff got deleted, they're fixing it.
So the update on my iPhone sucks. You know, granted, I have an iPhone 12, so that might have something to do with it. But there's certain things that freeze up that didn't used to freeze up for the update. So I don't know what the heck's going on. I ain't buying new phones. That ain't happening.
Rex, go on YouTube and watch some videos about how to fix your phone after the update.
Got you. Okay,
because there's some stuff you're going to want to fix, including AI and a bunch of other stuff where they're trying to steal your information.
Oh, great. Fantastic. That's good news. Oh, God. So my daughter's friend works for Verizon. He's not an IT guy. He's a sales guy, but maybe I should call him too. All right. So Thundar the Barbarian, cover Q, 140 ratio by Bjorn Berens. It's a virgin. And then cover R, the 115 ratio by Francesco Mattina. It's also a virgin variant. Cover S, the 1/100, Michael Cho, signed by Jason Aaron. Ooh, that one's cool. That one obviously is 100. Then cover T, the orange blank. And then cover U, the 1/7 ratio Jack Kirby model sheet virgin. Oh, very cool.
That's awesome.
Cover X, the Rob Liefeld variant.
Hey, man, look, feet, Red, feet.
That's true. You're right.
See, Rob draws feet.
But no pouches.
There are no pouches in the original show.
You'd
All
think
right.
he'd find a pouch to put on Thundar, like because it's Rob and he needs a pouch. Like even if it's just like I don't know, in it like a chest pocket or something on the tunic.
Guys are cracking me up. All right. So then Supernatural Valentine's Day special number 1.
It's a really cool cover right there, man.
Cover A is by Cat Staggs. Cover B by Reese Hannigan. Cover C by Megan Hetrick. Cover D by Pasquale Colano. Cover E, The Blind Bag. And we have this one for $19.99.
You got a special significant other in your life. That person also happened to be a Supernatural fan. What a perfect Valentine's Day gift. Come on, y'all.
No, Preston, it does not. All right, cover F, the 110 ratio, Reese Hannigan, black and white. Cover G, the 115 ratio, Reese Hannigan, black and white, Virgin. Cover H, the 120 ratio, Cat Staggs, Virgin. All right, then also out on Wednesday. TJ, what's going on, man? All right, it's a Vampirella number 10. Cover A by Lucho Perillo. Cover B by Derek Chu. Cover C by Joseph Michael Linzer. Cover D by Elias Chazoudis. Cover E is a cosplay. Cover F, the 110 ratio Selena variant. Cover G, the 110 ratio cosplay Virgin.
My heart just stopped, Rex.
Becky, I did not. I saw a few, but did you have more?
Give me just a second. For some reason, I got to go over to YouTube. There's sometimes YouTube blocks claims. Let me check out YouTube real fast.
All right, gotcha. So we'll give Jay a second.
Yep, sure did. She wanted, oh my goodness, Thundar, A, D, I, and U.
Hold on.
Thundar, A-D-I-N-U, A-D-I-N-U.
All right, so Thundar, what now?
Hold on, sorry. Just A, D.
Okay. D. Hold on. Yeah. Okay.
I.
Me.
And U.
And you.
A-D-I-N-U. A-D-I-N-U. Ooh, ooh.
So, folks, do me a favor. If you're ever claiming something and we don't see it, say something and I'll go check YouTube. It happens on a lot of the shows for some reason, just randomly. It just blocks claims.
Weird.
And one of the things you can do, spell stuff wrong routinely. Especially if you're claiming like a lot of Thundar and you're going Thundar this, Thundar that, Thundar this, Thundar that.
D. All right, so hold on, Becky. So
B, not D, I believe. Speaking of spelling things wrong, she took your advice, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So not D. It's B. Got you.
When we first started doing live sales on the internet and everybody was just using Facebook, we used to have to come up with really crazy ways to spell Batman and Spider-Man because, you'd be buying you'd buy 50 Spider-Mans on a show and you'd get spam blocked. It's like, so you'd have to again, SPYDER and all kinds of stuff. Like,
it's
just a trick.
All right, so what are we on? Vampirella number 10. Cover H, the 110 ratio by Elias Chazoudis. It's a virgin. Cover I, the 115 ratio, Joseph Michael Linsner, virgin. Cover J, the 115 ratio, Selena, virgin.
It always amazes me that Selena's covers always look like cosplay to me when I first see them.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's kind of that Alex Ross kind of realism.
Yeah, it's like an uncanny valley going on there. Speaking of, look at those collars, man. Those are some wild Spawn-like collars. I'm serious.
All right. So then we got cover K, the 115 ratio, Derek Chu, virgin. Then cover L, the 120 ratio, Lucio Carrillo, virgin. Then cover M, the Lucio Carrillo UV variant. And then cover N, the 1-7 ratio, Elias Chazoudis, black and white. Cover O, the 110 ratio, Lucio Carrillo UV virgin. Oh, that's it. Those are the Dynamite books coming out on Wednesday. I will also have them on the show on Wednesday, NCBD Day. All right.
You used to could not say virgin either. So you had to call them like vegan.
Yeah, I remember that when we first started the show. All right,
they changed that, but as many times as you're saying it, you might want to sprinkle some vegan in there too.
I hate vegans.
Non-trade dress. I remember that. I remember we would be like non-trade dress. I remember that. Speaking of which, so can I show y'all something real quick? I just drew a picture of Jay from back in the day. There he is right there. If you notice, he's got frosted tips. He's got all the gel in his hair. He's got a nice little goatee, but no mustache. He's got a chain wallet. He's wearing Jinkos. He's got some nice beads that he's wearing. That's Jay circa like 2001.
I sent you.
You're just missing
That's
the
Jay
earrings,
circa
man.
like 2024.
Oh, there's an earring.
Both my ears were pierced.
Well, you can't see the other ear, Jay.
Well, Robbie, perspective, man.
But you like them Jinkos? You see that, right?
And you still can't send me the blanks I sent you back.
Would you want something like that on them?
I just want something, dude. It's been years now.
All right, I'll do one of Jay next week. On a cover that.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Well, sell that one on the show. How
I'll
about that?
collage this one. I'll get Mar to glue this onto the cover.
Pointers.
It needs monster cans, skateboards, UFC, and wrestling.
Don't complicate this, bro, or it won't happen. Okay.
Yeah, that's
you gotta let me do me. It's like when my girl asks for a massage and then she starts trying to be like, go a little to the left, a little to the right. I'm like, look, do you want me to do it or do you want me to like not do it? Like, just let me do my thing. All right. You know what I'm saying?
Cranky. All right, here we go.
Isn't that nice though, y'all? That's cool. Look at the Jay. Look at him.
Yeah,
I should have given you a Discman.
Yes.
We will, Preston. No problem. We will make sure. All right. So recap. I probably won't do the Dynamite books since we're going to do those again on Wednesday. All right. So here we go. So the non-Dynamite books that we had on the show, the giveaway, as always, if you joined us late, is Walking Dead #1, signed by Dave Stewart. Hashtag is hashtag EXP NCB Monday, all lowercase. All right, Dynamite 10-pack or reader set. 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher. So a $40 retail or higher, and as always, we have it for $5. Gift mystery box special sale at $70. I may not be able to do this much longer. 2 CGC 9.8s or 2 metal covers or one of each, your choice. 1 virgin, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value guaranteed. Tonight we have it special price, $70. Jeff the Landshark #1 with Jeff the Landshark Silver Surfer, cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. Suggested retail of $149.99. We have special price tonight of $50. Superman #1 with Superman cover sketch by Jesse Lumber. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one at $50 as well. Toxic Avenger #1 with Toxic Avenger cover sketch by Tracy Medina. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one at $50. So Jay, do you see what Becky's asking?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm grabbing it right now.
Okay, I have no idea what she's talking
The
about.
link to the chat or the link to the form is going to be in the description of the video, but it's also going to be on the EXP Live website. That's where you can get all the forms. But as always, if you ask me, I don't mind dropping it in the chat. So just give me just a second.
I understand. All right. All right, then we have X-Men #1 with Logan Patch, cover sketch by John Bleak and Mariana Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99, and we have that one for $50. Then Batman #655 with Joker, cover sketch by Will Torres and Joconda Hernandez. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $50. Then the metals, which Alberto is not here to purchase or claim. Terminator metal #1, metal cover by Ivan Tao. We have that for $100. Terminator metal #2, metal cover by Paulo Antiga. Have that for $100. And Terminator metal #3, metal cover by Paulo Antiga. And we have that one for $100. Then we have Vampirella 40th Anniversary Collection trade paperback. Comes with 3. Volume 1, Lost Tales. Volume 2, Modern Masterpieces. Volume 3, the Morrison Millar Collection. Price is $200. I lowered that to $175 for all 3. Brandon Sanderson, White Sands graphic novel hardcover. I've got one with a slipcase. We had it at $200. I lowered that to $175. Vampirella 50th Anniversary Deluxe Ultra Premium 2019 box topper card set. 2 cards in the set. Sealed. It was $35. I lowered that to $30. I've seen it on sale on eBay for $50 plus. Red Sonja 50th Anniversary 2023 box topper premium metal card. We had it at $20. I lowered that to $15. EC Epitaph from the Abyss #1 Ryan Hughes 1:15:50 ratio variant. We've got that one for $15. Then Amazing Spider-Man #55, Michael Cho variant. We had for $10. I lowered that to $8. Then Absolute Batman 2025 Annual #1 foil variant by Daniel Warren Johnson. Had that for $9. Then Absolute Batman 2025 Annual #1 by Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer, and we have that for $6. Then Absolute Batman 2025 Annual #1 foil by Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer. We have that for $9.
What's up, Nick? Nick in the chat, everybody. Say what's up.
There
Hit
he
that
is.
thumbs up, everybody.
Vampirella #669 by Lucho Perillo. We have that for $3. Vampirella #24 by Lucho Perillo. Have that for $3. Superman Unlimited #1 150 ratio by Christian Ward. Have that for $6. Superman Unlimited #1 125 ratio by Dave Raposa. Have that for $5. Batman #158 cover L 125 ratio by Lee Bermejo. Have that for $6. Then One More Day, the complete set. So that's 4 issues. ASM 544 and 545. Sensational Spider-Man number 41. And Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 24. And we've got that for 17. Vampire number 2, Mark Spears foil set, Virgin and Trade Dress. And we have this one for 35. Then Army of Darkness Forever Volume 1 trade. Got that for 10. And then Transformers number 1, 1:10 ratio by Orlando Arocena. And we have that one for 5 as well. All right. So, Robbie has movie night tonight, and the movie is The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Yep.
The
We
original.
are starting Sci-Fi Fest, which is the first time we're ever doing it, in collaboration with my buddy Fable over at One Collection Down. Every Monday night, every Friday night, a classic, fun sci-fi movie being talked about. Tonight, we're starting with the classic, the masterpiece, the original sci-fi excellent film, The Day the Earth Stood Still, directed by Robert Wise. Still important, sadly, but it's going to be a great discussion, y'all. Check us out all month long for Sci-Fi Fest.
Reminder, Disney Villains Kickstarter is going on right now. Jay, if you don't mind, throw up the link one more time. Check it out if you haven't already. Some great stuff in there. Disney crowdfunders have been awesome.
Well, and just as a little thing, we have an announcement on the EXP. Jay and I are starting poker night on the EXP. It's going to be Mondays at 8:30. Sorry, Robbie. I will have The Day the Earth Stood Still on in the background because it's one of my favorite films ever. But because of the Pro Bowl this weekend and the Super Bowl next weekend, and just generally Sundays are awful, we're moving our Sunday night live sale to Monday nights and having poker night. So that'll be fun. And I have an announcement from Bronze Age Nerd and Baby McFly, who are on at 11 o'clock Eastern, starting I think tonight. First Monday of every month is going to be a live sale for them too, over on Best Coast Comics.
Cool. So what else we got going on this week on the EXP?
I was not prepared for that question.
No, sorry. Jay, are you?
Yeah, so
Jay,
tomorrow at 2 Eastern, 1 Central, you got Comic Industry Insiders with Adam Freeman and Brian Garside. Then at 5 Eastern, 4 Central, you have Writer versus Artist with Rich Davis and Les Garner. Then starting at 7 Eastern, 6 Central, you got a 3-hour block of Miss Jen, first up with Minute to Skim It. Then at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, tomorrow's Comics Tuesday. Then, sorry, my dog is ready to leave the room. Then at 10 Eastern, 9 Central, you got Kicking It with Henri.
Very cool.
Wednesday, we got you, Rex.
That's true.
The 1 hour of comic collecting power, 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Not exactly sure what's coming on after that, if we got something planned or not.
I don't know yet either. I'm working on it.
Okay. Thursday, 7 Eastern, 6 Central, you got What's in the Box with Miss Jen. Then at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, you got The Geek Chat. Then at 10 Eastern, 9 Central, you got Sketch Up with Mog and Mel. Friday at 1 Eastern, noon Central, you got the FOC show with Matthias and most likely Kyle and a special guest. They always have awesome guests on that show. 7 Eastern,
Last
6
week we had the team from Gaston.
Yeah.
It was one of the funniest interviews we've ever done, by the way.
7 Eastern, 6 Central, you're going to have original art with Nick. Then to round out the night, you have at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, Friday Night Live with Nancy McCann and the crew from Comics Unlimited.
Nice. So we got a full week of programming.
Quickly, because I told Nick we were going to do it this week. On Nick's show on Friday, where he's going to be showing for the first time a piece of his personal collection is one of his greatest treasures, right? And it links 2 huge legendary creators. As far as I know, it's the only time they collaborated, but Nick, I'm sure, will know better on Friday. So if you can figure out what a Daredevil artist and John Cassaday had in common, you'll be able to figure out what Nick's showing. But if you can't, because a lot of people worked on Daredevil, it's going to be a lot harder.
Very cool. That should be an interesting show. You don't want to miss it. That's for sure. All right. So last chance, last call for the giveaway before we spin the wheel. All right. So if you didn't put the hashtag in, now's the time. All right. So here we go. Last call. All right. And no, Nick, you cannot join. All right. Miguel, what's happening, bud? All right. So one other thing. Anything you see, if you watch this on Rewind, any price that you hear, we will honor the price after the show. Okay. And you can also claim things in Rewind by hitting the link. All right. All right. Everyone in? All right. Here we go. Spin that wheels, Jay.
Good luck, everybody.
Mike Asbell. Congrats, bro. All right. So I will be back Wednesday with new books. Lots of new books coming out of Dynamite this week. And some new stuff. And listen, email me, hit submission form. Tell me what you want to see. All right. So I try to mix it up, cards, medals, whatever. But if there's something specific you want to see, let me know. And I'll bring it if I can on the show. All right. As always, Robbie, thank you. Jay, thank you for pushing buttons. Kyle, thanks for joining us tonight. And as always, I appreciate all you guys. Thanks for spending 2 hours with me every Monday. I appreciate you guys. And I will see everyone on Wednesday. All right. So be safe. Take care. Peace.